This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal market analysis. Here we are Monday, January 8th, 2024. Daily affirmation. I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules. Flexible and outcome expectations, independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. On the far left, Nasdaq futures. You can see we're at a level here where price is in the middle of close to where it was on the close of Friday. And so we'll just call it consolidation. ES, same thing on the S&P 500 on the middle chart. Note the blue line. 9 EMA, currently third day of air, and King Dollar on the far right. So I'm watching that quite carefully. And again, we're on a third day here at a level with the dollar. So interesting for a Monday on the 8th. I feel right now, after getting a little involved in Europe Globex session, to play it really light and just wait for the time of day that's appropriate for my trade setup. Let's go to the setups on price action levels and observe that on ES on the next smaller time frame chart. Next chart. Price action levels for the ES 15-minute benchmark. So you can see here, let's start off with the new week open gap because there isn't much of one. These two purple lines here, and the high of that is 4735.75, and the low of that is 4735.50. So right here, this new week open gap is quite narrow. This is an E-mini chart, S&P 500 15-minute, and I'll tell you, on the micro chart, there's absolutely no gap. It's just a new week open. I drew out the 15-minute fair value gap here. So far, this has been an inversion fair value gap. Note how price in Asia Globex, we had the Asia high. Where was it? At the top of this giant 1 hour fair value gap that we're still playing with price in since the beginning of the year. So we go down, price has escape velocity and so far has not come back up to breach this. It's respecting so far this. Consequent encroachment of this 15-minute fair value gap is 4738.25, and then the top of the Asia session so far is going to be right at 4743.5. Now look at the low here. The low is breaching sell side liquidity, and that was prior Friday PM low 4719.50. So we breached that right here with this candle right outside of the silver bullet London. London open, by the way, since we're mentioning that, is down here at 4730, and New York midnight open is 4732.50. And note how the prior Friday had a RTH open at just a quarter basis point above the London open of Monday. So that's significant. So again, what I'm looking here is we might have already purged sell side liquidity here, and we've got a rebound up. So the idea here is, let's see if the RTH crew is going to keep the 15-minute fair value gap as resistance, or do we go back up and hit the highs of Asia at 4743.25. And what I'm looking above that is the PM high from Friday, and that resides 4745.50, 4745.50. Those are the levels. It's, again, a fairly consolidated range, and it's a Monday without an expansion move with escape velocity here. I just want to look at internal range liquidity and only trade now, maybe one more time in the RTH AM session. It was way too early for that. I'm just going to watch and tape read here. Take care, trade them well. Shout out to the original OG subscribers on this channel. I really appreciate your support. It matters a lot. And I want to welcome all the new subscribers for 2024. Thank you so much for joining. That means a lot to support the channel. Aloha and take care. Bye.